Good evening, guys. Very good evening, all of you. Am I audible to all of you? Yes, A, B, C, they see. Yes, very good evening, guys. Okay, so today we are going to start with the new arithmetic topic over here. From last week, we have started this series, right? So we had covered all the important topic like simplification, ratio proportion, percentage, profit and loss. Now we are going to continue this series based on your response, guys. So this week we are going to take the remaining topics over there. Okay, so speed, time, distance, we are going to take time and work. We will also take permutation, combination, mensuration. So all these previous year question plus the important concept from these topics we are going to cover. Okay, Sneha, very good evening all of you. Okay, so guys, have you tried the Saturday's question based on profit and loss, which I had given you as a homework? I saw few of your comments in the comment section. Yes, have you guys tried that? Have you guys tried that question? Okay, perfect. So yes guys, as every day I'm again going to tell you that the foundation batch registrations are still going on, guys. Okay, so this week also it will be on for all of you to purchase this batch. Now the complete, you have two options. Either you can purchase the complete batch, okay, which will have all the subject, the English, reasoning, then GK as well as quant over here, or you can just purchase the quant section as well. Okay, now if you are purchasing the full package, it is for 3,999. But if you are just planning to purchase, okay, but if you are using my name as the code, you are going to get it for 2,199. Okay, 2,199 will be the price if you are using Priyanka as the code over here. And even if you just want to buy quant section, there is offer for that as well. So all of you can check out. The price for that course is 1,499. But I think if you are using my name as the code, again you are getting lot of offer on this. 824 would be the price for this course. Okay, so I would like to tell you for this foundation course, guys, really good stuff. In this actually I am covering pre as well as mains level. Both this stuff would be covered. So before your exam, you guys will be really ready with all the basic stuff that is needed for your exam. Okay, and for your SBI clerk, yes, so this is the new batch that we have started. That is nothing but your SBI clerk batch, guys. Okay, now we are expecting the notification, so I feel that this SBI clerk batch will also be a beneficial deal, especially for those who are planning to write it and want to learn everything from the scratch over here. Okay, so right from the basics, not only quant, every section, reasoning, English, everything would be covered in this. And in this you are going to get live practice session, prelims would be there, mains would be there. Ma'am, in quant you will be teaching. Yes, English part I will be teaching. Okay, English medium batch I will be teaching in this, and Hindi medium Vivek sir will be taking it. Okay, when will the quant, Swarendu, the quant foundation is already started. Okay, last week it is started. 1 or 2 topics are done. Swarendu, you can purchase it now also. Are you getting it? And if any one of you is writing ICIC UDC, guys, okay, I am not sure how many of you are writing ICIC UDC. For that also the second batch is started. Okay, batch 2 has started. Still the registrations are going on. Lot of students are, I am getting good feedback from the students also based on your foundation. Okay, so I want all of you to just check out if any one of you is writing this, and if you are having any query regarding, form filling or how the exam is taken place, definitely do not hesitate to approach me. Are you getting it? Okay, so good. Big thank you for that. Thank you so much, Harshita. Yes, I know that you were, quite following the courses. Please, please do the English, ma'am, please. Okay, Kalyan, I am going to take it in English medium only. Okay, Kalyan is here. He is saying, okay, I am going to cover it in English part as well. So do not worry about that. Okay, fine. So that is what I have for today, guys. As I always tell you about your super elite subscription, guys. Really good deal for all of you. If you purchase this next 6 months, you need not purchase anything separate. So you can watch foundation course, you can watch ICIC UDC, SBI clerk, whatever course is coming, you can watch it at your pace. Are you getting it? Everything will be available in this super elite package. Initially we call it as edge subscription. Now it is nothing but your super elite subscription over here. Okay, the price is more, I know, 3,499, but do not forget to use my name as the code, that is Priyanka. You will definitely get maximum offer on our site. Okay, the price will just reduce to 2,624 over here. So all of you can just check out. I also joined your foundation. Yes, Sneha is already here. Sneha, you can tell them how much stuff we are covering. right? In quadratic equation, right from pre till mains, I have taken lot of questions. Even in number series, we have started with the basics now. Okay, so who was that? Harshita. Sorry, Swarendu, you can personally message me if you are having any issue with joining the course. Okay, if anyone wants to join, so you can just tell me. Fine. So guys, any course you are purchasing, try to figure out the maximum offer by using my name as the code. And if you are having any query, definitely message me. I'll help you out while in purchasing or whatever queries you have. Fine. And hope all of you are part of my group, that is Quant Made Easy by Priyanka ma'am. Okay, super elite. Okay, very good. Aman Kumar has bought the perfect package. Now you can see, Aman Kumar, everything will be accessible to you. You know, IBPS PO mains, SBI PO mains, whatever is coming, you can watch it, whatever is your need. So especially if you feel foundation you do not need, you can watch the mains course as well. Okay, now guys, as I had told you, this week also I had planned arithmetic section because all of you gave really good response last week. Okay, so these are the topics for this week over here. Today we'll talk about speed, time, distance. Tomorrow we are going to take boat and stream. Now what I have planned is, I can see that many of you are saying, ma'am, please take some mains content also. So tomorrow what we'll do is, for boat and stream, we'll take one application based DI as well. Is that okay? So we'll take few arithmetic questions and then we will take one application based DI also for all of you. Is that okay with you? Okay, any special demand you guys are having, definitely you can tell me. Fine. Time and work also will be there on Wednesday. Pipe and cistern is there, mensuration, and on Saturday we are going to talk about probability. Okay, so I would just like to tell you every day what we are going to cover at 9 PM over here. Fine. So all of you do not forget to join. So Dhruv, Karan, so guys, still we are not even 30. I request all of you, yes, before we move on to the slide, please guys, once please share the session. All of you, please make it a count of 50 over here so that we can continue it in future as well. Any one of you has tried this question which I had given as a homework? Okay, you purchased Edge Elite course, ma'am. Okay, Vishal, perfect one. Vishal, you were asking me doubts, right? I guess. Okay, so good. You will be definitely benefited, Vishal. Okay, you can tell your feedback also later. So, you know, lot of things are accessible in that elite package, and I think it is good deal for lesser price. If you compare the thing what you are going to get in 1 year, I think that is really less price that you guys are paying. So for SBI Clerk selection batch, guys, that is your pre as well as mains, the fees is there on your link is there on your screen. All of you can just check it out once if any one of you is planning to purchase that. Okay, any one of you has tried this Snehai Singh option C. Okay, Snehai Singh option C over here. Very good, Sneha. I think you had mentioned it in comment box also. Any one of you has tried this question? Any one of you has tried this question? Lot of good concepts are involved in this. Sabri also has attempted C option. Very good. Perfect, guys. Very good. I'm really happy that many of you had tried this question over here. Okay, let us try it out. So what is given in your question? The cost of MI band watch is 400% more. Now you have to be very careful when I'm saying 400% more. Can anybody tell me what will be the multiplication factor? Any one of you? 400% more means what is the multiplication factor over here? Okay, Vishal, definitely I'll consider your opinion. I'll teach slowly. Okay. So yes, any one of you, 400% more. What is the meaning of this particular statement? 5 times. Very good. Aman, Vishal, Dhruv. Very good, guys. When we say, guys, 400% more means original value is 100%, 400% above that. So it will become 500% over here. Are you getting my point? So cost of a MI band watch is, so let me write down MI band watch, MIB. This is 400% means 5 times of wristwatch over here. Okay, now what is given in your question? If there is increase of cost of MI band watch is 15%, wristwatch is 20%, then what is the total cost percentage increase in 5 MI band watches and 10 wrist watches over here? SBI Clerk pre last year this question was there. Are you getting it? Very interesting question over here. Now how will you go about this? First of all, you understand MI band watch upon wrist watch, your ratio is nothing but 5 upon 1. What is your ratio? 5/1 over here. Let me take it this as 5x and x over here. Now what is said in your question? The increase in cost of MI band. So 5x is increased by 15% over here. 15% increase means 1.15 will be the multiplication factor over here. Are you getting my point? Okay, so be very careful in case of percentage about the multiplication factor over here. So if you are calculating the value, I think it is 5.75. Okay, 5.75x over here. And wristwatch value is increased by 10%. Sorry, 20% over here. So wristwatch value is x over here. It is increased by 20%, means 120% will be the multiplication factor. This will become 1.2x over here. Everybody is getting my point? Now, next point is very important. Okay, I want all of you to please pay attention. Next point is very important over here. Whatever price I have written, this is corresponding to one watch over here. Are you getting it? This is corresponding to one watch. So, if I am checking how much is the profit, 0.75x is the profit, and in this case 0.2x is the profit over here. Now, how many what is the increase for 5 batches? So, you have to multiply this by 5. And 10 wristwatches, that means you have to multiply this by 10 over here. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? Yes. Now there is one interesting point over here. What is asked in your question? Percentage increase over here. What is asked in your question? What is the total cost percentage increase over here? So when I have to calculate the increase, I have to also multiply my cost price by the same value over here. Are you getting my point? Everybody is getting it. So what would be the total cost now? This will be equal to 25 plus 10. So 35x would be the cost price. And how much is the increase? Let me just write down the increase over here. Are you getting my point? So if you are calculating the increase value, here you can multiply this. This is nothing but 5 5s are 25. Okay, 7 5s are, so this will become 33.75 over here. Are you all getting my point? 3.75x. And what about this? This is nothing but 2x. So if you are adding both of the values, increase is nothing but 5.75x. Everybody is following this? 5.75x would be the increase over here. So what was the new part in this question? New part was this number provided over here, 5 MI and 10 wristwatches. So this factor was very, very important. How I am doing it? Are you getting my point? So as you are calculating the increase, you have to also multiply your increase by the total number of watches over here. Now we already got our answer. So what would be your final answer in this case? Let me write it. 5.75x is the increase over here. What is the total cost price? 35x is the cost price. You have to multiply this by 100. Are you getting it? XX will get cancelled. You can write down 0. 5 7s are 0 over here. 5 2s are 0. This will get cancelled over here. So you are right. 16 3/7% would be the answer. Are you all following my point? Yes. 16 3/7 is the perfect answer over here. You need to convert this into integer format. Everyone is clear with this? You can show me the thumbs up sign if everyone is following it. Repka, Harshita, then Meena, Krishan. Yes, everybody is getting it? Okay, perfect. Let us move on to the second question now. Second question is there on your screen. Anybody has tried this? Yes, this question was your clerical pre-level question which was there in your last year paper. Any one of you got the answer for this one? Ramesh purchased an article for 1500, sold it for the profit of 10%. From the amount he purchased another item and sold it at a loss of 20%. So successive percentage increase and decrease. Are you getting it? Now in this particular question, actually what happens is student remember that cumulative formula. You guys do not know how to approach it from the basics. Are you getting it? That is the reason generally I tell you basic method also. Now here there are lot of operations. So it is better to go by the basic formula over here. Aman Kumar, Sabri, they are saying 10% over here. Vineet is also saying 10%. Let us check out the answer over here. Okay, let us just check out what would be the answer over here. All of you please pay attention. Ramesh purchased an article for 1500 rupees. Okay, so 1500 is the price. He sold it at a profit of 10%. Can you tell me how much would be the value? 10% of 1500 means 150 would be added. So 1650 would be the price now. Are you getting it? 1650 would be the price that he is going to recover from this. Now he sold it at a loss of 20% over here. Okay, he purchased some item, he sold it for the loss of 20%. 20% means 1/5 of this value. You can calculate 1/5, 5 3s are 330 rupees would be the loss. So how much would be the price now? 0, 2, you can calculate 1320 would be the price that he is going to get out of it. Are you getting it? He is going to get 1320 price out of it over here. Okay, next one, sold it at a loss of 20%. From the amount he sold another item and sold it at a profit of 25%. What would be 25% of over here? Yes, if you are calculating the 25% profit, that is nothing but 1/4 of the amount. Okay, so what would be the value? This would be equal to 330 over here. Profit of this value, so you can add the value in this, that is equal to 1650. So what is said in your question? What is the overall profit or loss over here? What is the overall profit or loss? So you can just check, this is the cost price, this is the selling price. So how much is the profit? 150 would be the profit. You have to calculate the overall value. 10% is the perfect answer over here. Nirmal Kumar, Harshita, Sabri. Yes. Now Harshita has told the another way to do this. That is what I was about to explain. Now this is the basic way to do it. Second one is using the fractions. Also this question can be done really easily. What you have to do is calculate the multiplication factor corresponding to all this. Are you getting it? So first of all, they have given you 10% profit. 10% means what will you write? This is nothing but plus 1/10, or I can say 11/10 would be the multiplication factor. Okay, you can write down 1500 into 11/10. What is the next one? He is selling it at a loss of 20%. 20% loss means this will become 80%, or you can multiply this by 4/5. Are you getting it? Then he sold for a profit of 25% over here. 25% profit means 1/4. So you can multiply this by 5/4 over here. Are you getting it? This factor will get cancelled. This will also get cancelled. You will directly get your value as 165. So 10% would be the value. So this is the short trick to approach these questions over here using the fractional values for the multiplication factor. Is this thing clear with everyone? Clerical pre-level question. Clerical pre-level question. I think everyone is clear with this? Yes? Okay, perfect. So let us start with today's part over here. That is nothing but the question based on speed, time and distance. Very interesting question. SBI PO Pre question I have taken over here. Question is logical. There are not many calculation involved in this, but logic is really good. I want all of you to read the question once. Yes. Can you give it a try? Can you all give it a try? Timer is there on your screen. Read the question carefully. You will definitely get the answer. It was only about properly reading the question. Yes, your time is getting over. Let me see how many of you got the answer over here. How many of you got the answer over here? So guys, I don't know how many of you have shared the session. But again, I would like to request all of you, please share the session guys. Still we are 30. We can definitely make it 50 over here. And all of you can definitely do that. Yes? Can you please once share the session, all of you? Kishan Kumar is saying C option. Okay, Vineet is also saying C 96 over here. Are you guys sure? Dhruv is also saying 96. Okay. What about others? Very good. It was simply about how you are drawing the diagram over here. It was simple question about drawing a proper diagram in this case. Very good guys. Very good. How will you approach this? Let us read this question first together. Okay, let us read this first over here. Yes, enough to Udit, definitely. It is enough to clear any exam that is coming up in next 3-4 months. Okay, trust me, if you attend the foundation for 2 to 3 months, guys, your confidence level would be really up and you will definitely be able to crack all the exams that are coming up. That is the reason we have started foundation now. Okay, so if any one of you is new, definitely you can check it out. Okay, how will you go about this? So what is given in your question? First, draw the proper diagram. A starts from point P to point Q over here. So there is point P here. Okay, let me draw, and this is point Q over here. Now what is said in your question? At the same time, B has started from this location to here. Okay, now what is said in your question? If A is increasing his speed by 2 km per hour after every 1 hour over here. After every 1 hour, he has increased his speed by 2 km per hour. So first hour, how much would be the distance he will cover? Speed multiplied by time. Okay, so speed will be equal to 2 km. First hour, it will become 2 into 1. Are you getting it? Now for next 1 hour, his speed will be increased by this value. Okay, sorry, his initial speed is 15 over here. So this will be equal to 15 into 1. Are you guys following it? This part is really important. I want all of you to please understand it well. So initially his speed will be equal to 15. In 1 hour, he will be able to cover 15 km of distance. That is nothing but 15 into 1. Okay, Sarpanch, it is waste of time. You may feel it, but especially those who are beginner may find it difficult. Okay, to understand, for them I am drawing the diagram. Okay, if you are well versed with the concept, you need not even draw the diagram. Okay, now what will happen in the next hour? Next 1 hour, its speed will be increased by 2. That means it will become 17 over here for next 1 hour. So you have to write 17 into 1. Are you getting it? Again after next 1 hour, so every hour it is increased by 2. So this will become 19 now. 19 into 1. Now what is said in your question? They have given you very important point here. For B also they have given you the same data. Now it is increased by 3 km per hour. Now B has started with 12 over here. Yes, B speed is 12. So 12 into 1, this will become increased by 3. So this will be 15 into 1 and next value will be 18 into 1 over here. Now what is said in your question? They are traveling and after 3 hours they met each other. Are you getting my point? They are meeting each other after 3 hours over here. That means if they are asking you what is the total distance over here, can I add all these distances? Are you getting it? Because they have given you they are meeting after this point. That means this is the middle location where they are meeting. Are you getting my point? So what would be your value? 15 plus 17 plus 19 plus this value over here, that is nothing but 18 plus 15 plus 12 over here. Easily you can calculate your answer. That is nothing but 96 km would be the value. Perfect answer. Just a logical question. But question length was really more, so many students got scared looking at the question itself. Everybody is getting it. Sarpanch, Harshita, Sabri, Sneha, really good performance guys, really good. Okay, let us move on to the next question over here. Yes, let me see how many of you are getting this question. This was interesting question. It was there in your IBPS PO Pre paper last year and many students could not attempt it. Let me see how many of you are getting this right. Okay, can you try it? Next question is there on your screen. First, all of you just draw the diagram and try to analyze the question over here. Try to analyze the question and then only you will get the answer over here. Your time starts now. So I have put up timer also in today's session. Let me see how many of you are getting it in proper time. Yes. Any one of you is getting the answer, you can mention your answer over here so that I'll understand. Timer is also there so that those who know already the concept, they can watch out for the timer now. How will you go about this? Krishan Kumar is saying A option. He already got the answer also. Okay. Anyone else is getting the answer? 39.2. Krishan Kumar is saying 39.2. What about others? Anyone else is getting the answer here? Anyone else is getting the answer here? Should I explain you guys? So in my most expected questions, I had already told you we are expecting question based on average speed over here. Those who have attended, definitely they got the answer in the exam also. Aman Kumar is saying 70. I am getting multiple answers now. A option, C option. What about others? Yes. Any one of you is getting the answer, or should I explain it? Yes, guys. Okay, perfect. All of you please pay attention over here. Question is actually simple. There is one small concept involved in this, that is nothing but how to calculate the total distance and total time over here. Okay, so whenever you are talking about average speed, these are the two things that you have to understand. Okay, let me explain it to you. Sabri, Sneha, please pay attention over here. Let us first understand the question over here. Okay, so what is given in your question? Sham went from Delhi to Shimla via Chandigarh over here. Okay, so there are three locations. First, to understand the diagram over here, he is going from Shimla to Chandigarh. Okay, sorry, Delhi to Shimla. So this is Delhi, this is Shimla, and via Chandigarh, that means middle location is C over here. Are you getting this diagram first? Now let us draw all the values that are given. Now what is given? The distance between Delhi to Chandigarh is 3/4 times the Chandigarh to Simla distance over here. Okay, so suppose this distance is x over here. So what is given? The distance between Delhi to Chandigarh, this is 3/4 times of this value. So this will be equal to 3/4x. I am writing this about the distance. Are you getting it? These values which they have provided, that is for the distance over here. I hope everybody is getting my point. Now all of you please pay attention to the next statement. The average speed from Delhi to Chandigarh, okay, so Delhi to Chandigarh, they are talking about the speed over here. This value was half that of the Chandigarh to Simla over here. Suppose this speed is S. They have given the average speed from Delhi to Chandigarh is half of this value. That means this will become S/2. Are you guys getting my point? This value will be equal to S/2 over here. Okay, so we have written speed value. We have also written the distance value over here. Now what is said in your question? If the average speed for the entire journey, that means from Delhi to Shimla, this complete journey, they have given you average speed as 49 km/h over here. Now all of you please pay attention. Whenever we are talking about average speed, there are two things that you have to write over here. One is nothing but the total distance, and second thing is nothing but the total time. And I am telling you, generally this total distance will be always given in your question. Okay, they will always tell you what is the total distance. What is tricky or what is something that you have to calculate is nothing but the total time value. Okay, total time value is something which you have to calculate on your own. I will explain you how. Okay, now first of all, let me write down the equation for this. 49 km is the speed. How much is the total distance over here? If you are adding total distance, that is nothing but 7x/4. If I am writing total distance, that is nothing but 7x/4. Now how will you write down the time? All of you please pay attention. Speed is written as distance by time. All of us know that speed is written as distance by time. Now if I am talking about the time over here, can I say it is nothing but distance by speed? Are you getting my point? If I have to talk about a time, can I say it is nothing but distance upon speed? Now I know the distance, that is nothing but 3/4x. How much is the speed over here? S/2. How much is the speed? S/2 over here. Similarly, what would be the time for second case? This distance value is x, the speed value is s over here. So I have simply written down this equation over here. Everybody is getting my point? Everyone is getting my point? Now easily you can observe x is present in every part. So if I am taking x common, x will get cancelled over here. Are you all getting my point? X will get cancelled over here. Now let us simplify this equation. So what will I get? This will become 7/4. What will I get for this? This will be written as 6/4s, and this will be written as 1/s over here. What I have done, I have taken this in numerator. This 4 I have multiplied over here. Many students get confused, especially when it is about fractions. So I am explaining it in details over here. So this 2 will go in this numerator. It will become 6. This 4 will become as it is. So this is 2 3s are 2, 2s are over here. 3 by 2 in this case. Are you getting it? So if you are calculating this value, this is nothing but 7 by 4. What about this? Take 2 as the LCM. So this will become 5 by 2s over here. Are you getting it? This 2 will get cancelled. You are going to get your value as 7s by 10 over here. Are you getting my point? Your value will be equal to 7s by 10 over here. How will you do this now? Simple one. Your value is equal to 49. So 7 7s are 49. S value is nothing but 70 over here. What is your S value? 70 over here. Everyone is getting my point? Everyone is getting my point? Is there anyone having any doubt over here? Is there anyone having any doubt? You can ask me. Okay, Manisha, I have already explained. If you have any query, definitely you can ask me. Is this thing clear with everyone? Now for such type of question, if you want to reduce your calculation, what you can do is, as many of you are saying, you can use options also over here, and you can also take your distance value as a complete value. Okay, here they have given you 3 by 4x. So I have taken 3 by 4. Instead, you can take this as 3x and this as 4x over here. Are you getting my point? You can take this as 3x and this as 4x. That will reduce your fractional part in this, and which will make your calculation easy. Yes, Krishnan, you have made a calculation mistake. No worries, no worries. Happens. Many times it happens in an exam. Is this thing clear? Is this thing clear now? Anyone is there who is having doubt? You can ask me. I think it is perfectly clear now how we are doing this. Sandeep, Sabri, Dhruv, I think it is perfectly clear. You can also do it by option substitution and by taking the value of distances as a complete value. Okay, if you are taking the distances value as 3x and 4x, that will also make your calculation really simpler over here. Okay, let us move on to the next question now. Question based on train over here. Yes, question based on train. This question was there in your clerical mains exam. This question was there in your clerical mains exam. Absolutely clear. Very good. Very good. Can we try the next question now? Next question. Length of train A is 400 meters and length of B is x meter. Now they have given you few values. Clerical mains level question over here. I think that both the methods will take same time. Okay, only thing which will save your time is using the fractional value and integer value. Rather than 3 by 4, you can take it as 3x, 4x. That will make your calculation part really simple. Swarendu, are you getting it? Okay, so using direct values also you will get it. Before some shortcut not there, ma'am. Harshita, I told you. As I told you, you can take the distances value as a complete value. Distances value as a complete value and try to calculate the value over there. Yes, can you try this question? Oh, Vishal got it already. Very quick performance, Vishal. Very good. Vineet also got it. Very good, guys. Very good. Those who quickly calculated. Really good performance. What about others? What about others? Meena is saying 40. Okay. Few of you are saying 40. Few of you are saying 24. Aman is saying 24 here. What is the correct answer? Let us check it out. Okay. Let us check out what would be the answer in this case. All of you can pay attention now. Okay. So let me explain it to you how you have to go about it. Clerical mains level question, guys. Okay, your timer is also over. All of you can pay attention now. So length of train A is 400 meters over here. So they have given you LA value is nothing but 400 meters. All of you please pay attention. Length of B is nothing but x meters over here. So LB value is given as x meter. Okay, x meter more than A over here. So 400 plus x over here. Now what is given in your question? Speed of both the train is equal over here and they cross a pole in 16 seconds and 24 seconds respectively over here. Okay, so they have given you the speed value same. So let me take it as S. Now you know train crossing a pole. How we write train crossing a pole over here? So LA is crossing a pole. So I will write this as LA value, that is nothing but 400 upon 16 seconds over here. So using this I will get my speed value. Are you getting it? Using this I will get my speed value over here, and both of their speed is same. So 16 2s are 16 5s are. So 25 meter per second is the speed of the train. Both of their speed is same. So for B, what will I write? 25 will be the speed. Now what is given over here? They can cross a pole in 24 seconds. So for B, what will I write over here? X plus 400 divided by how much is the time? 24 seconds over here. Are you getting my point? So here I am going to write it as 24 seconds. So how you can save your time in this, I will explain you later. Okay, all of you now pay attention. Let us cross multiply this. This would be equal to 25 4s are, then you are going to get, I think 600 would be the value. So x plus 400 would be equal to 600 over here. Everybody is following it? Anybody is there who is having doubt? So you can calculate your x value as 200. Now what is said in your question? How much time B will take to cross 400 meter long platform over here? So LB crossing a platform. What is the length of B over here? 600 meter would be the length. Okay, 400 meter platform is there. So how will you calculate it? 600 plus 200, 600 plus 400 meter. So length of the train is 600. The platform length is 400 over here. And what is the speed over here? 25 in this case. So easily you can say 40 seconds would be the value. 40 seconds would be the value over here. Are you guys getting my point? Everybody is getting my point over here. Now in this question, if you would have read the question over here, directly you could have calculated this using a speed ratio based trick over here. Okay, directly using the speed ratio based trick, you can directly get the answer in this case. Okay, so 40 is the perfect answer. Sabri, Sneha, Dhruv, Awaken, I can see many of you had given the answer over here. Now you can pay attention about the trick. Now trick is bit tricky to understand, so I want all of you to please pay attention. Here they have given you speed is same. So what you have to do is first you write down speed equal to L by T. Okay, what you have to do, whatever value is constant, you just write it down. Now you know that this length is in direct proportion of time. When you say L by T, that means if length is increasing, time will also increase over here. Are you getting my point? Now here the time ratio, if I am calculating the time ratio, that is nothing but 16 by 24, or I can say 2 by 3 over here. Are you getting it? So your length value will also become 2:3. Are you getting it? As they are in direct proportion, L and T, if time value is becoming 2 by 3, length will also become 2 by 3. Now you know that this 2 value is nothing but 400. So automatically this will become 600 over here. So orally you could have calculated length of B over here. Are you getting my point? So orally you could have calculated the length of B over here. Once length of B is known, you could have directly calculated the value of time in this case. Are you getting it? Simple question based on the proportionality. Simple question based on the proportionality. Are you getting my point? But when will you get these shortcuts? When you will practice more questions based on speed time, all these concepts will really become handy in front of you. Are you getting it? So some of the variable will be directly proportional, some will be inversely proportional. You have to check that very clearly in your question. Everybody is getting my point? Is there anyone having any doubt in this? Yes, perfect one. Let us move on to the next question now. Yes, very interesting question based on train again. Let me see how many of you could do this one. Again, same clerical mains exam, this question was also there. Let me see how many of you are getting the answer over here. Yes, can you try this out? Yes. And guys, let me tell you, I had covered this question in my batch. Okay, most expected question batch was there, most expected questions. The clerical batch crash course 2, similar pattern question I did in the class as well. Okay, so few of you, my questions were directly repeated, same pattern questions were there in the exams as well. Okay, so I am telling you, please, when I am telling you that particular concept is important, you should definitely learn it thoroughly in the class. Yes, how will you do this? Let me see how many of you could do this one. So your time starts now. Any one of you, can you apply the proportionality in this question? Yes, I want all of you to apply that concept which I had taught you in the last question. Just figure out what value could be constant over here. Which variable could be constant over here? Ma'am, can we see clerk mains question in PO Pre? Yes, Harshita is getting the perfect value over here. Yes, we can apply the proportionality. Can anybody tell me what is constant in this question? Any one of you? Like previous question, we have taken the value of speed as constant. Can you tell me what will be constant in this particular question? Any one of you? Distance would be same. Perfect answer by Meena here. Harshita, Vinith, yes. So distance, that means LA plus LB value is going to be constant over here. Are you guys getting my point? So here LA plus LB value is going to be constant. So can we directly go by the short trick in this? Yes, Sabri, Awaken, Dhruv, can we directly go by the short trick in this particular question? That will make your calculation really simple rather than going by the basic approach over here. Yes, I am not going to tell you the basic approach. Let us directly go by the short trick over here. All of you now pay attention. I think few of you got the answer as 16.67. Let us check out. Now, as I told you, whenever you are applying the proportionality, please check whether it is directly proportional or it is inversely proportional over here. Okay, otherwise you may get a wrong answer at the end. Now we know that when we are talking about the speed over here, that is written as L upon T. Okay, now when you are saying they are moving in the opposite direction, you know that numerator is always going to be LA plus LB. In both the cases, numerator is going to be LA plus LB over here. Are you getting my point? So you have to write speed multiplied by time over here. Everybody is getting it. So what would be your equation? S1 T1 is equal to S2 T2. As I told you, proportionality is very important. In previous question which we did, here we write down L1 upon T1 is equal to L2 by T2. In this question, it will become S1 T1 equal to S2 T2 over here. Are you getting it? Now they have given they are crossing each other in 14 seconds when they are moving in the opposite direction over here. So what will you write? Opposite direction means speed value will be S1 plus S2 multiplied by time, that is nothing but 14 seconds over here. And when they are moving in the same direction, what will you write for this? S1 minus S2, this value is nothing but 3 minutes 2 seconds. Now it is important that both of the units should be same. So I have to convert this into seconds. This will become 182 seconds over here. So what will you write? 182 seconds. Are you getting my point? So this is nothing but 14 ones are 14 threes are over here. So are getting this value as 13 as the factor. Now can we multiply? This will become S1 plus S2. This is equal to 13 S1 minus 13 S2 over here. So when you are taking it on the other side, this would be equal to 14 S2 is equal to 12 S1. Are you getting my point? Now you can calculate the value of S1 by S2, that is nothing but 7 by 6. Now let us read the question over here. Okay, let us read this question clearly now. What they are asking you? By what percent the speed of a faster train is by what percent more than the slower train over here. Now which one is the faster train? 7 units will be the faster train. How much it is more over here? It is more by 1 value. Okay, it is more by 1 value. Now you know that more than slower train. So whatever is written after than, okay, in case of percentage, please remember whatever is written after than will be your denominator over here. So how much units are there? It is more by 1 unit. They are asking you more than the slower train. So slower train value is nothing but 6 over here. So what would be the percentage value? It is nothing but 16.67%. Are you getting my point? Yes. Aman Kumar, you are perfectly correct. Vishal, you are also correct. Sneha is also getting it. 16.67% would be the value. Intentionally I have taken this question so that the concept of proportionality will become clear over here. Are you getting it now? Are you all getting it now? So whenever you are talking about proportionality, you have to make sure you are checking it properly in the formula. Everybody is getting my point? Udit. Okay, is it clear? Perfect one. Amit, thank you so much, Amit. Okay, so if you guys are getting it, nothing like that. Okay, I think everybody is following it. So whenever you are following this proportionality concept, you have to remember that you have to multiply the values based on your formula over here, whether it is directly proportional or inversely proportional. Let us move on to the next question, clerical pre-level question. So guys, again I would like to tell you, especially from your speed, time and distance, if you observe the previous year papers, generally train based questions are asked very frequently in your exam. Okay, so I think those who are part of my batches previously, they must be knowing I have taught the train concept really well in the class. You need not remember any of the formula as such. Okay, if you just understand those basics which I have taught in the class. Now, let me see how many of you are getting the answer for this one. Can you give it a try? So let me start the timer over here. Your time starts now. Can you try this one? Yes, let me see how many of you are getting the answer for this question. Any one of you got it? Length of two trains, they have given you the ratio over here. 400. Aman Kumar got the answer first. 400, 200. What about others? Dhruv, B option. Vishal, B option. 400, 200 is okay, but what about time? Ma'am, please tell, can we get, okay, yes, Udit, you had asked this, right? So, clerical mains question in bank PO pre, the concept would be same, there would be few changes, okay? Clerical mains few questions would be really calculative because you have more time, but same will not be the case of PO pre. Are you getting it? So, few of the questions which are really conceptual or tricky one, you may expect them in PO pre exam. Are you getting it? Okay, Sabri is saying B option. Many of you are saying B option over here. Aman Kumar, Sabri, Vishal. Very good guys, very good. Let us check it out whether it is correct answer or not. Okay, so all of you please pay attention. Length of two trains is in the ratio. So slower is 2x. This is x over here. Okay, if they start moving in the same direction over here, they have also provided you the speed. So what would be the relative speed? The relative speed would be equal to 50 minus 30, that is nothing but 20 km per hour. Now what is important? You have to convert this into meter per second. That is nothing but 5 by 18 over here. Are you getting it? They are crossing each other in 108 seconds over here. So this would be equal to 108. Total value will be equal to 3x in this case. Now you can calculate the answer over here. So easily if you are doing the calculation, I think it is really simple. So 18 6 you are getting this value. This is 3 2s. So you are going to get your x value as 200 meters over here. Are you getting it? You are going to get your x value as 200 meters. So what would be slower train? You directly got your answer. One would be 400 meter. This would be 200 meters over here. Everybody is getting it? Now find the length of two trains and also find how much time faster train will take to cross 300 meter long bridge over here. So train crossing a bridge. Okay, now how will you go about this? The faster train, I know the length is nothing but 200 meter. Okay, so train crossing a bridge, so 200 meter plus the bridge length, that is nothing but 300 meter. and you have to take a speed of a faster train. What is the speed of faster train? 50 km per hour. It was only about converting it into meter per second. Okay, if you would have converted properly, you could have easily got the answer over here. So let me do it here. This will become 500 upon 50 into 5 into 18 over here. So easily this will become 2 into 36 seconds over here. Are you getting it? 400, 200 and 36 seconds. I think this question would not have taken more than 35 seconds. Are you getting it? Really simple question based on the formula for that. Everybody is getting it? So as I told you, the train based concepts are really important, guys. If any one of you is not familiar with that, do join the foundation batch. Definitely I'll explain you in really interesting manner. Okay, now I want all of you to give this question as a homework. Yes, I want all of you to take a screenshot over here and mention your answer in the comment box. So every day I am giving you 2 questions as a homework. So this is the first one, this is the second one over here. Okay, so I want all of you to give it a try. You can mention if you are getting the answer, you can mention it in Telegram group, or you can also mention it in the comment box over here. And tomorrow's class I am going to give you answer for this question over here, and this is the third one. Okay, so I want all of you to try these 3 questions, and all the 3 questions are really conceptual one. It will give you a lot of understanding about the new concept over here. So if you guys have any query, do attend tomorrow's class at 9 PM. We are going to discuss boat and stream based one DI, which is mains level DI, and along with that we will also discuss few arithmetic questions over here. So guys, again I would like to tell you the foundation batch registrations are still going on. If any one of you has not purchased it and really want to know the basics from the starting point, really good course guys. If you want to purchase for all the 4 subjects, see, price is 3,999. If you are using my name as the code, you are going to pay only 2,199 for this. Okay, so all these things which if you are not getting, definitely the foundation batch course is for you. After attending this batch, even if you are really beginner, trust me, your confidence level would be really different one than it is today. Okay, so all of you can check out, and for your SBI clerk mains also we have started the batch. It is going to start from 10th of Feb. Still the registrations are going on, you can just check out. And for ICIC UDC also batches are there. And as I always tell you, rather than purchasing individual thing, why aren't you going for the super elite package? So super elite package will cover all these things which I have told you. The SBI clerk mains would be there, SBI PO, IBPS PO, everything would be covered. Along with that, mock test would be there, sectional test would be there. Are you getting it? So LPS would be there, doubt clearing sessions would be there. Everything will be covered for next 6 months over here. So price is 3,499. But if you are using my name as the code, that is Priyanka as the code, you are just going to pay 2,624 for this. So I think that is nothing compared to what you are going to get for next 6 months over here. So till all your exams would be over, you will be with me for quant section over there. Are you getting my point? So hope guys, all of you must have enjoyed today's session over here. See you guys tomorrow at the same time, that is nothing but 9 PM. Till then, please take care of yourself and your family members. Okay, see you guys tomorrow at 9 PM at the same channel. Bye bye. Take care all of you.